Gives herself a finish as well.
Well, we speak so often about this game being all about timing. That 180 perfectly timed for Viinikainen, but that was a bad time to stray wide. She's going to recover the situation and put Sherrock in a position where, simply put, this 161 has to go. And it's not going to. So Viinikainen leaving herself a double after 12 to win this 3-2.
95.
Double 18 then for Kirsi Viinikainen. Double 18 she finds with her first start. Takes the victory over Sherrock.
Tell you what, this has been a real professional job in this last leg from Ashton. On 76 after 12 to scrape through a game which has had danger written all over it for the Lancashire Rose.
16 then, 4 tops for the match.
56.
Well, not to be.
Lorraine, you require 158.
So Lorraine has an outside chance here at 158. Finds treble 20. Needs another one. Does so. Double 19 for a 158.
139.
So close.
Lisa, you require 20.
Both players by the match start. Ashton returns to double 10, finds double 10, and seals a 3-2 victory. And may feel as if she's used her get out of jail free card there. All sorts of pressure. Leaves herself on a finish after 12, forcing the issue of Vicky Pruim here.
36.
And can't leave herself a finish, so 6 from here, should she need it. And she will. But that's a great visit as well. Looking comfortable for this leg. But hang on.
125.
Well, 14. Still leaves her on a 2 darter.
One dart in hand. Can she find the double 7? She can't. Dublin's proving to be a bit of an issue for O'Sullivan today. But 96 now for Pruim. And double 8 again.
88.
Scared it.
But
the scare for O'Sullivan's been finishing legs off. 0 from 14. On the double so far in this contest. She's going to get one more at double 2. 10. And that's now 0 from 15. And Vicky, this could be curtains. 8. Pruim looking at double 4 to wrap it up. Free zip. And free zip it is. And the player at the bottom of the table has whitewashed the player at the summit. Vicky Pruim of Sweden has beaten Rhiannon O'Sullivan by 3 legs to 0. And it means
Viinikainen here looking at 114.
Well, she finds this, it really would send her confidence sky high. Treble 18 for tops.
Finds a treble 18. Can she find tops?
Game
for a 114 check out. She does. She pins tops. Holds the throw.
Second leg,
produces a 15 dart leg.
You require 170.
Leaves herself 75. But will this go? Another one of them for the bullseye. Oh, just wide of the target. Great effort there from Lisa Ashton. But now 75, Viinikainen.
66 left, 16 bull, treble leads double 9. Bull for the match for a hat-trick of wins against Lisa Ashton.
50.
Well, the line was fine, just too high. Both players have missed a dart at the bull to win this match in a last leg decider. Ashton returns to double 8. Perfect marker, unable 17. To utilise. And so Viinikainen's back, looking for the 25. Same combination.
Finds the 9. Raises her eyebrows a little bit. Bit too close for the double 9 for her liking. She looks at double 8. And now double 4 for the match. Double 4 she finds for the same score line as she has done over the last couple of days.
And you require 8.
It's just on the wire. Can she find it with a... Oh!
And the match.
That is... Thank goodness for that. The one that was on the outside of the wire fell out and not the one that was in the target. It's game shot and the match for Sherrock. Game has been fantastic, very solid.
There,
she hits the maximum.
leaves herself on a finish after 9. For the sake of objectivity, Lorraine Hyde herself did miss a few darts of double. In the opening round of fixtures between the two players,
40.
they were 2 from 28 on the
Round
doubles.
require 136.
Another one of them. Double 8 for a 136
James Sullivan,
checkout.
first leg.
And it looks like
Brianna
she's
Sullivan.
rectified the problem. It's a very
Round require
positive thinker as well.
121.
So it's 1-2-1 now for a 3-0 victory. Double 18.
103.
Just
Round
on the
require
inside.
113.
Lorraine Hyde, she's going to stand any chance in this contest, has to convert the 113. Close to the
50.
wires, but close isn't good enough when you
Round
need to
require
find one.
18.
O'Sullivan looking at double 9. Oh, she's bust
No
the
score.
score. She's gone the wrong side. Hyde gets a reprieve here.
Rain requires 63.
A great opportunity for Hyde. Can she make the most of it? Well, goes into the 4. Double 1.
61.
What a
Round
madcap
require
end to
18.
this game. O'Sullivan 2 9s to wrap it up for his zip. Didn't need
Game
a second
shot and a
invitation
match
to the
for
party. Viinikainen O'Sullivan seals a 3-0 win and she re-establishes a 4-point buffer at the top of the table. She takes on Lisa Ashton in a couple of matches' time. A victory.
Does have time to set this up. So 94 left. She'll go treble 18. Finds a treble 18 to
119.
leave herself tops.
$100. Courtesy require 40.
So tops for the win.
Game shot.
And
a
tops
match.
round. That's a
Courtesy
14
Viinikainen.
darter in the deciding leg there for Kirsty Viinikainen. A really good contest.
Lisa, you require
Well,
104.
Lisa looking at 104 now for a 3-0 victory here over Viinikainen O'Sullivan.
96.
And that's great darts. Leaves herself 8 when she returns. O'Sullivan back on 228.
85. Lisa, you
Well, this is a
require
3-0
8.
win. You sense that if Lisa Ashton had any chance of realistically winning the group, she needed to win this game to
shot
nil.
and a
And that
match.
is
Lisa
exactly
Ashton.
what she's done. And that was a demolition job of Viinikainen O'Sullivan. That's the second 3-0 defeat that O'Sullivan has suffered today in 3 matches. You're becoming a bar humbug, Trina.
Don't know what you mean. 140 here from Fallon. Would leave herself double 18.
140.
And that's exactly what she does. Super darts. And Hyde needs to find a treble here to leave herself a finish,
100.
and she does
Fallon, you
so.
require
It's an
36.
important dart. But will she get chance as Fallon looks at double 18 for the match?
18.
She's on the inside, so an outside chance
Rain, you
now for
require
Hyde.
155.
We did see her miss the double 19 for the 158 to beat Lisa Ash. She's not going to get a dart at double
99.
19 for the
Fallon, you
155
require
to
18.
save this contest. So for 3-1 win, double
shot
9 foul
and
for
a
Fallon
match.
Sherrock.
Fallon Sherrock.
And as a result of that victory, she moves back into the top 3 in the group.
And it's on. Well, can't find the treble 17.
97.
Will return for 64.
85. Lisa, you require 64.
To wrap up a 3-1 win and to put herself level on points with Viinikainen O'Sullivan. Double 16 is not
48.
quite there, but it didn't have to be at that particular juncture.
$43. Lisa,
So
you require
double 8
16.
then for Lisa Ashton
Game
to
shot.
go top
And
of
a
the
match.
table.
Lisa Ashton.
Takes a 3-1 victory over Vicky Pruim. Vicky averaging 85.27.
Double 14. 2 sevens. Just wanted the confirmation that it was on the inside. So now double 7, but she's unable to wrap the match up.
24. Lorraine, you require 20.
So this has to go for Lorraine to stay in the match. Double 10. Has to move across the hockey to try and find
15.
a way through, but pitches it low into the 15 bed.
7.
So Viinikainen returns for 7. Looking at 3. And that is nearly treble 3. That's lucky. For double 2. And now double 1 for the match.
Game
Double
shot
1 she
and
finds
match.
for the
Mercy
match.
Viinikainen.
That's a 3-0 victory for her over Lorraine Hyde.
Still become apparent. Many would have thought it was a foregone conclusion that Rihanna
60.
Sullivan would just be able to go for the motions to win this
Rihanna,
group.
you
It just
require
hasn't turned out
105.
that way.
Looking at 105 though, and now tops. And
Game
that
shot
is
on the
what
first
she has been doing though,
Rihanna Sullivan.
taking out finishes.
Sullivan looks like she's putting herself back into the box seat.
It does
100.
indeed. Fallon does leave herself on 101 after 12.
100.
And this,
Fallon,
you
you
feel,
require
has to go
101.
the way that O'Sullivan is taking out combination shots. And it's tops.
Game
And it's
shot on
top
the
she
third
hits
leg.
for that 101
Sherrock.
checkout to save the match. And she trails by
Fourth
2
leg,
legs to
Fallon
1
to Faroe first.
for the match.
And this to put her on to 20 points in the group. And to make it her group to lose again. But match
10.
starts have come and gone. They've come to pass.
Fallon, you require
Sherrock
60.
returns for 60. O'Sullivan's missed a handful of match starts. Sherrock comes back for tops. And
Game
that
shot
tops
and a match.
means that 4
Fallon
players are tied on 18 points going into the final round of fixtures.
8.
2 darts and a double of choice to level up at 2-2.
And it's double 16. And now double 8.
32.
Just on the wire. So Vicky
you
returns
require
for double
20.
10 for a 3-1 victory.
And a
Game
3-1
shot
win it is.
and a match.
Vicky Pruim will finish 5th in the table. Lorraine Hyde.
Yeah, she's going to have to. You know, this is going to be a tough game for both players. And
177.
that
Fallon,
177
you require 108.
from Ashton has made this an almost must for Sherrock. And she
shot on the
finds
first
double
leg.
18 to take out
Fallon
that
shot.
108. And you felt that I had to go there. Really put the pressure on and can't find the treble 18. So the 164 won't go.
124.
Giving Lisa Ashton
Lisa,
the
you require
opportunity to
66.
level here. She can take out 66. Double 18.
48.
Just on the
Fallon, you
inside.
require 40.
But a failure to get means that Sherrock's back for tops for the match. To put the cap on what has been a superb display. Fallon Sherrock
shot
has saved
and
her
a match.
very best for the
Fallon
very
Sherrock.
last. An average of 103.07.
Brianne looking
Rihanna,
at
you
80
require 80.
for a 3-1 win.
She's missed the big number, but she's
40.
going to be back for 3 more. She is making this hard work, and I can imagine that for those watching on, supporting her, this must be like hell right now.
Yeah, she just wants to get over the line and get that win underneath her belt. And
81. Rihanna, you require 40.
This is it. Match point, group point. She's made heavy
Game
weather
shot
of it,
and
but
a match.
eventually
Rihanna
Rihanna O'Sullivan
Sullivan.
has won Group A. She had a sizable gap at the top of the table at the beginning of play. It went down to the final round, but just about. Rihanna O'Sullivan is the first player through